The announcement of the 2024 KCSE results by Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos Ogamba has revealed the existing disparity between national secondary schools and others in the country. Out of the 1,693 A's attained by candidates who sat last year's KCSE exams, candidates from national schools scored 1,375 A's, which is 81.22% of all A's, while those from sub-county schools got only 9 A's countrywide. Now, get this, candidates from sub-county schools had more A's than their counterparts in county schools, who registered only 4 A's despite county schools having relatively better infrastructure than sub-county schools. And TV's David Mudhoka reports on the inequalities between national schools and the others that have been attributed to lack of resources, such as classrooms, textbooks, and teachers in the county and sub-county schools.
After a month-long wait, over 950,000 KCSE candidates who sat the ultimate test last year eventually received their results this Thursday. The results were announced by Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos Ogamba from the Kenya National Examinations Council NEC headquarters, otherwise referred to as Mitihani House, located in South C, Nairobi. In his inaugural announcement of KCSE results, Ogamba revealed that candidates who sat last year's national exams attained more A's than their predecessors.
There were 1,693 or 0.18% candidates who obtained an overall grade A in the year 2024 KCSE examination compared to 1,216 or 0.14% candidates in 2023.
Out of the 1,693 A's attained by candidates countrywide, candidates from national secondary schools attained a huge chunk of the topmost grade compared to those in other secondary schools. Candidates in national secondary schools got 1,375 A's, which represents 81.22% of all A's gotten in 2024. Candidates in extra-county schools registered 163 A's, which represents 9.63%. Candidates in county schools countrywide got the lowest amount of A's, which is 4, and which represents a meager 0.24% of all A's scored, while candidates from sub-county schools trounced their counterparts in county schools by attaining 9 A's, which represents 0.53% of all A's attained in 2024. In terms of E's, which is the lowest attainable grade, candidates who sat their exams at sub-county schools had the most E's compared to candidates from all other schools in the country. Out of the 48,333 E's attained by candidates in secondary schools last year, candidates from sub-county schools had 40,369 E's, which is 83.52% of all E's in the country. On the other hand, county schools recorded 1,906 E's. Extra county schools had the least amount of E's, which is 115 E's, while national schools had 161 E's, 46 more than extra county schools, which is 0.33% of all E's.
I wish to announce that Kenya National Examination Council will introduce a mid-year series of the KCSE examination to be administered in July every year. The examination will target candidates wishing to repeat the KCSE examination and those who may have missed sitting in examinations due to sickness or other unexpected hardships.
These disparities come against the backdrop of reports of inequalities between national secondary schools and other secondary schools, especially county and sub-county schools. In his inaugural announcement of KCSE results, Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos Ogamba followed in the footsteps of his predecessors, choosing not to announce the top-performing schools and candidates, despite stating that the results have improved compared to previous years. David Muthoka, NTV from Mitihani House, Nairobi.